Welcome back for another episode of Two Minds, No Limits with Merritt and Brenna. So to kick things off as usual, we're going to open up with high point, low point, and Merritt got us for this.
Yes. High point, low points. One moment. Someone said she got a job.
Hey.
That was her high point.
That's my daughter.
She doesn't know her low point, which is good.
Yeah.
If you don't have a low point, I'm jealous.
She had a great week.
That's good.
Yeah.
Another one, Christmas decorations, and that's me.
Yes, I'm excited.
I set up my Christmas decorations. It looks like Christmas threw up in here on my terms.
She FaceTimed me, and I was real excited about it. I got to see what was going on in her house.
And change of scenery, we are at my house.
Yep. Surprise!
And, yeah, set up my decorations. That was my high point. And my low point was my other half went on vacation. It's been real boring. I have no one to annoy.
Oh, God. He'll be back.
And piss off. Oh, yeah. 11 a.m. tomorrow, it starts.
She's like, I can't wait to be
piss
on
him
my way.
off. Yeah. I want to go back. Another one. Oh, that's Mr. Fiend. Golfing in Arizona is his high point, and losing my bets was his low point. That's what you get for gambling.
Yep.
Don't do it.
Any more on there?
No.
Okay.
What was yours?
My high point, I feel like it was just a very busy week. Took Lex to her orientation. I would say that's my high point. She was freaking out, and I was trying to encourage her.
Yeah.
It was just exciting and kind of crazy, but really awesome. And I would say for my low point, it was just a very busy week.
Mm-hmm.
So wake up early, go to work, and then there was just something I had to do every single day after work. And so I was getting home late, getting to sleep late, and was just really restless this week, but nothing too bad. But I would say that was my low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Not too shabby.
All right. So are we ready to kick it off?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
I got a fun one.
We got a real fun one for you guys. And what we're bringing to you today is stories of the craziest things men have done to us, and we stayed.
Yeah.
And I just need to say, this is past, okay?
What did I tell you? It was like, we're really exposing, like, we've been some dumb bitches.
Yes. This is past. We are not these same people.
Right.
And I'm just going to say, like, I did my time.
Mm-hmm.
And we just don't live in that space anymore.
Yeah.
So just know that as you hear these crazy stories.
And we can laugh about it now.
Yeah.
So that's the good part.
Very good part.
And I just think, like, if somebody told me they were going through these things right now, I'd be like,
Literally.
what?
Yep.
Are you kidding?
All right.
Okay.
You're first.
So,
I'm scared. My palms are sweaty.
Things an ex did to me, and I stayed. He had a whole girlfriend in another state.
Wait, why don't I know who you're talking about?
You should.
Is this Arizona?
But she lived somewhere else. You know, you're on the right track.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That.
Okay.
They met in Arizona.
Yes.
But she lived, yeah.
Motherfucker.
That was
It was
and
not,
I stayed.
It was not funny at the fucking time.
And I stayed.
You were dumb.
So bad. It was so bad that I found out right before I was moving in and still moved in. That's bad. Okay.
I'm glad we can laugh about these things.
Mm-hmm.
My turn?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna come in with a bang. He slapped the shit out of me while he was taking me to school. Then smashed a Mondo burrito from a taco truck all over my face and in my hair.
I'm literally.
But the best part is, he proposed to me. A couple days later, and the dumb bitch that I was, I said yes.
Legit crying.
I remember that day. I was actually headed to school to present my senior project.
Oh my god. And you went through with it?
I did.
Did you pass?
I passed. But I did have to clean myself up
You
and
had
make
you
it
had
look.
a little bit of onions in your face.
Yeah. Pinto
Frijoles.
Yeah. Pinto beans. And I had to, make it look like I hadn't been crying. Like, it was just one of those things. Like, you got to rally. I had no option but to rally through it. Yeah, he dropped me off at school, and I went into the bathroom and got my shit together and went and fucking
Were you guys fighting about something?
every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, who the fuck says yes to a proposal after that? Come on.
Yes.
Thank God for growth.
All right. He kicked a dent in my car door.
I know who this is.
And I couldn't get it out. And then remember,
These motherfuckers.
who got the dent out? What's his name?
You're crying right now.
Yes.
My hands are so sweaty.
Your neighbor. What can I think of his name? Ben. Remember Ben?
Oh, at the apartment, yeah.
He had to suction it out. After when I finally grew some sense and left his ass.
Yeah.
And he's like, what happened? And I was like, oh, he kicked it.
All nonchalant.
He kicked it.
This is normal behavior.
It's been like that for 6 months.
Yeah. Normal behavior.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Okay.
Lord Jesus, help us all. Drug me across the floor by my hair, and I still stayed for a long time.
Bad.
Yeah. I won't say the full part to that. Anyways, but we grew. We're not there anymore.
Here's a good one. I flew myself out to see him. He was in a different state. This is a different man. I flew myself out to go see him, and my flight got there early. I'm talking like 6 a.m. So he would have had to get up at about 5, and it was about a 40-minute drive to the airport. And he said he wasn't going to do that. It was too early for him, but that he would Uber me.
Motherfuckers.
I ended up staying, but I did throw a big enough fit about it and was pissed that he picked me up, though.
You
I
should have
did
been
not.
pissed.
Yes, I was pissed.
How long did it take you to get over that?
Oh, I still brought it up.
Yeah.
Remember when you thought you weren't going to pick me up? And you
Yeah.
thought you were just going to Uber me?
And I'm flying into your fucking city?
You didn't fly me here.
Yeah.
I flew myself.
Yeah. The least you could do is fucking pick me up.
Audacity.
Well, that's why he's not around.
Yes.
This is making me very anxious.
To bring it up. It's trauma.
Yeah, my hands are fucking wet right now. Left me in another state with my kids, and I still stayed.
Yeah, I do remember that story.
And,
Arizona?
Yep, and didn't tell me he was leaving. And I was going down there for him to get help.
Yeah.
So uprooted my whole life, said bye to my family within, like, this all happened within 24 hours. So we drove to Arizona, and I had to go to another place in order for him to get the help that he needed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was, like, freaking out there because I was never supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I was a functional person. And called his mom to come back and get me and the kids, and she was on her way back to Washington with him. And he didn't bother to come get me and my kids back, and take us back to Washington because I was not the one that needed to get help in Arizona.
Yeah.
Anyways, and I still stayed.
That story is really crazy.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck?
Yep.
You should have came back and ran over him as you're pulling in. So can you come help me get these bags?
I would have went to prison.
True. You have kids, so
Yeah.
you're better than me.
We gotta move on. There's so much I can just say. There's so much.
Oh, this is a good one. We weren't like boyfriend and girlfriend ever really, but he partially stood me up on our first date. Went 4 hours, and then called after those 4 hours with an excuse that his phone wasn't working.
Oh wait, I think I know who we're talking about.
And I still went and met up with him. After no communication, like got myself ready and everything. But then I had some sense to be like, okay, I'm not leaving the house until I hear.
Yep.
Because that was when I was living with you.
In Spanaway?
In Spanaway,
Oh,
yep.
I know exactly who we're talking
And
about.
then it was like, what the fuck? I was pissed.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally I see his name pop up on my phone. I'm like, what? You have some audacity. And he's just like, gave me this whole spiel. And then I was like, okay, I'm on my way.
You believed it.
Fuck. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
I think if I would have started driving, and then had to turn around, I would have been like, what? But I guess we didn't have like a meeting place
Yeah.
or anything yet, so I had nowhere to drive to.
And I think it's just.
But I remember at one point I was like, what if I just start driving that way? Because what if he does text me back in like 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Or like that was in the beginning. And that way I'm already on this side of town.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no. In 4 hours.
The stupidity in us to believe these bullshit ass stories instead of using our common sense. Like, bro, you just stood me up for 4 hours. Like, no, I'm not going with you.
Yeah. And then went into the like, you didn't get the message. I had my friend message you on Instagram.
I feel like my eyes starting to twitch.
I had my friend message you on Instagram, and I was like, what? No, like I never had a message.
He's a liar.
And then, okay, this is off topic for a second, but I remember my first Instagram, I got locked out of it.
Yes.
And I couldn't get back into it. So I was like, what the heck? Well, then when he told me, he was like, oh, my friend sent you a message. I was like, well, maybe he sent it to my old Instagram that I can't get into.
Yeah.
And then I finally was able to get into that Instagram like a year ago. Within this last year, I had to jump through some fucking hoops with Instagram. And I got in. And then I was like just going through things of like what, not memories, but like what, like messages and stuff. And then it clicked to me and I was like, you know what? I never saw a message from some random ass person.
Fucking liar.
Like, no, I never got that message. You're a liar.
And the confidence that he had in his story.
Right.
And you believed it.
I believed it. Go on a date.
You know what? But we grow. We don't put up with dumb shit like that anymore.
Yeah.
Thank God for growth. Again, I'm going to say that so many fucking times. God. Okay, embarrassed me in the bar in front of his friends. And there was like a situation that happened, and then I ended up going out with him, met up in the bar. He like embarrassed me. It was just like not treating me well. And then it left me crying. And then I'm the one that was like chasing him after that when I wasn't the one that did anything to begin with.
My head is like, what? I know about this?
Yes.
Well, you have to.
And then it shortly ended after that. But I was the one that felt like I had to say sorry, or like I did, like it was just like a weird thing. Anyways,
what was?
But
the,
I
what
still
was the
stayed. But
thing?
he just the way he was treating me in the bar in front of his friends.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yep. I did stay for a little bit, and then it ended. Yeah.
I might have an inkling. We might have to debrief.
Yes, we will. I can't give people away. Not on this episode, anyways.
Oh, here's a crazy one. Tried pushing me down a flight of stairs.
What? Was this in Cleolum? All right.
Huh.
Okay.
Yep. Stayed. That was a whole incident.
Yeah. And the sap ass tears that come after to say sorry.
And then things will change, and they did for like 2 weeks, and then we're right back.
Yeah, it's disgusting. But we're not there anymore.
Nope. Moved on.
This one's fun. Literally dumb bitch. Me. I'm just talking about me. Okay. Like, couldn't validate anything about this guy's life. Didn't know where exactly he lived. Didn't meet his kids. Didn't meet his mom. Didn't meet really anything. But he was fully exposed to my life. And I stuck around for a really long fucking time. You know who I'm talking about?
I know. Yes.
Like, the stupidity in that of just allowing that to happen for as long as it did, where he wasn't even revealing remotely close to everything. There was no limits for me.
And it was like the same runaround.
Yeah.
And same excuses he had.
And the dumb bitch in me believed all these weird ass stories.
Yeah.
Anyways. That's done.
It's the eye roll.
That is done. Oh, God.
Found chonies in his garbage, and he blamed it on his roommate.
What? Do I know who this is?
I don't know if you know this specific story, but you know who it is. It was, think you've been to that house before in Seattle after a night of drinking.
Oh, yes. Where there was like a foot massager thing that I had my feet inside.
Yeah.
After a drunken night. Yeah.
And
okay,
and to make matters worse, the garbage can was in his room.
And he said his roommate slept with somebody, and he just walked into his room and decided to dispose of the panties.
I didn't even know the full. I'm just
thinking of like the logic here, like.
And this dumb bitch said, "Okay."
He wasn't ready to settle.
No. Like what?
Yeah.
They were in his mini garbage can in his room.
So.
And he took a shower, and I went to go throw something away, and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
And you asked him?
Yeah, and I was just like,
How quickly did he come up with that story? Was it just instant?
Yeah, it was instant. And it was like, not like a face-to-face conversation. It was like he was getting dressed, and I was just like, oh, they're from, I don't know, my roommate, one of the guys.
And you went to fucking throw him away?
Like,
you're a liar.
He went and threw him away in your room?
That's what I'm saying. Literally, there's no logic.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, okay.
He would have thrown him away in the fucking bathroom or something.
Conversation over. Or, yeah.
But you still stayed talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's okay. You know what? It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. This is like embarrassment. And I was just at a very confusing place in my life.
Yeah.
And I was talking to this guy, and he was a deadbeat dad. He had no car, lived at home with his mama, worked at Old Country Buffet, and
I know where this is going.
Was living off of me. And for some odd fucking reason, I was like obsessed with him. Not obsessed, not like psycho, but like I saw no problem or no issue with how he was not balanced in the slightest with what I had.
Yeah, I didn't have goals.
No.
Or anything.
He was trying to be himself. A fucking rapper.
Yeah.
Okay? Oh, God. Like, what did I see? I saw nothing.
Did you say you went to that studio?
I did drive across the fucking mountain to go hang out with him and his friends.
Yeah. I thought you said there's a house where they would do music, and I thought you said you were there.
I don't think so.
Oh.
But that's just like, that's an embarrassing ass fucking story. Anyways, at some point, I don't remember where or when or how long it took me to be smart again. But at some point I got smart and that ended.
Leveled up.
Anyways, that's just like an
Wait.
embarrassing ass story. I would take him to work. I'd pick him up. Like,
Is he our age or was he older?
It was lousy. He was a little younger.
Oh, younger. Okay. I mean,
Just-
still not unacceptable, but
Just lousy because I'm so fucking responsible. What the fuck?
but I'm like,
How did I think that was ever going to work?
okay, yeah, when you guys had your thing, he was
Nothing. Sorry.
nothing.
Anyways, I just am like, what the fuck was I doing?
That's crazy.
No common sense. It's embarrassing.
This is a long time ago. This is in high school. And I'm telling on myself, so I'm sorry.
Spill the
If my mom sees this, I'm sorry.
She's going to see
You're
it.
learning some truth.
Oh, shit.
Me and my boyfriend back in high school, this was early on high school. But we lived close in a driving distance was close. Walking, not so much.
Was this the house you lived in with the red door?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He would have me walk to his house at night alone, and I would sneak into his house. And I did not live in a safe neighborhood.
No.
I'm talking midnight,
Mm-hmm.
like no cars. Yeah, so I would walk there and sneak in.
That's fucking
Dangerous. Maybe driving, it's like 5 minutes, not even.
But walking,
But walking
that's a couple miles.
at night
Oh my God. I'm so
as a sophomore girl. She's like, are you kidding me?
Dude, you could have been dead.
Could have been dead. And one time, a white van stopped, and I ran.
Okay, wait. Did he ever walk to your house?
No, never.
And he always asked you because he was a little bitch and too scared.
Yeah, I had to be the tough guy
Oh my God.
and walk my ass back. And then go to school.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I want to say where were our parents, but they were there. They were in
were
their
there. She
fucking
was
bed
sleeping.
sleeping. They were sleeping.
She was sleeping. Mm-hmm.
And you stayed.
And I stayed. I made that trip multiple times.
Did you guys ever fight about this?
No.
Because it just became a normal and he just influenced
Yeah.
the manipulation.
Right.
The fuck?
Another one I have is he got so drunk and he got up to go pee and peed in my bathroom drawer, in one of the drawers.
Stop it. And you stayed.
And I stayed. And I remember hearing, like, I heard him get up to go to the bathroom, and I like hear, like, okay, he's gonna go pee, and I'm like, I pay attention to details. Like, I'm very,
And you're a
I
light
notice
sleeper.
shit. I'm a light sleeper, but I notice shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, that doesn't sound like it's hitting water. And I got up and I was like, what are you doing? He's like,
Oh my God.
going pee. And I was
I
like,
would've
"Get the
fucking
fuck
died."
out." And I had to clean it.
Because he was too drunk?
He said he would clean it, but I was like, just get out.
I know you were pissed.
So bad.
I know you were pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, I was seeing red.
Oh, hopefully that never happens again.
I hope
I
I
hope-
never run into this instant.
Yeah,
Like,
hopefully-
anything like that.
That's a wild experience. Okay. He lived in a really nasty house. Like bad hygiene. It was like a frat house.
And he had bad hygiene?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Like not his actual body. Otherwise I would have just never talked to him.
Yeah.
But then when I went to his house, like the bathroom was disgusting.
Mm.
Like there was, I was going to say shit in the toilet, but like literally,
Yeah.
like splats.
Ew.
It was really
Like
nasty.
you've never seen a fucking toilet brush?
I'm cringing right now. And so the shower was nasty. Like, I didn't know if it was facial hair or pubic hair.
Ew.
Like, that was just
Ew.
behind the toilet, you know, when
Ugh.
you lift the lid.
Yeah.
Behind
Oh.
the faucet. And, like, anyways, I would stay the night there, and I like to shower. And so, anyways, I stayed, and I chose to clean.
So you
and-
would clean it?
Yes. Like, I was like, where is all the cleaning supplies? And, like, the mom mode kicked in and the
Yeah.
OCD. Next thing you know, I'm in their fucking laundry room, and I'm mopping the laundry room, and I'm cleaning, and I'm fucking washing all this piled up fucking dirty-ass laundry of these men.
Ooh.
And then I was in their kitchen, and I'm organizing fucking cupboards, and
So they were loving it. They were all.
It was a man
They were all
house.
loving this.
Yes, it was a man house, and they didn't give a fuck. And it was a party house, and it was a frat house.
Could you like imagine like taking like a petri dish and
Sampling?
sampling like the toilet
Ew.
seat and then seeing what
Disgusting.
comes of that?
There was no way I could shower in that shower without, like, I scrubbed that shit down.
I'd have to be like in. I don't think I could have gotten in there.
And the crazy part about it is there was no shame. There was no shame. And so there was no cleaning unless I fucking cleaned.
Like you were like, oh, where's the bathroom? And they were like, oh, right there.
Yes.
Instead of like,
Yeah.
just a second. Like let me. Or first of all, you should have been cleaning. That should have been clean.
Yeah, and then knowing that I was, first off, when somebody asks to clean your bathroom, there's a problem, okay?
Yeah.
And so I did it the first time, and so when I would come back,
What if you came back the next time and they had like a basket of cleaning supplies?
girl, that's almost kind of what it turned to. They just knew I was going to clean when I came back, so it's not even like he tried to, like,
Being
beat
like, oh
me
no,
and,
like, sorry you had to do that. Like,
Yeah.
I took care of it. I'm really sorry.
or
That's-
just stay up on it now because you see it's a big fucking deal to me. Like,
Ew.
I didn't even want to go pee. Like, it
You're all
was sad.
squatting.
Anyways, I can't deal with that. That would have never worked.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's gross.
Yeah.
And we grew some. We've grown.
We have.
We have sense now.
You really listen. I'm not gonna say this applies to everybody because there's still some people that are just still fucking dumb. But thankfully for us, like I said in the beginning, like we did our time.
Yeah.
There ain't no going back.
No.
Miss us with the fuckery.
Yeah. And I think it's like, I think I've said this before, is like you go through things in relationships, and then when you're done with that relationship, like you gain some knowledge and some sense of what we're not doing next time.
Yep.
And you might stumble on new stuff.
I mean, we did for.
But you know that
just say
you know a burrito is never going to hit your head.
Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I swear to God, if anybody hits my fucking daughter with the fucking burrito, that is when I will go to prison.
She's like, I'm bringing up fucking chalupa.
No.
And I'm smacking the shit out of you.
Oh my God, I just can't imagine. Honestly, if my dad hears this,
Oh, God.
my dad doesn't know a lot of this.
Oh, he's going to want the breakdown of who everybody is.
And then he's going to be like, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me? But the good news is we're not there. We're not in these spaces. These men are not relevant. And
we
we're
can
not,
laugh about it now.
We can. And we're not dumb bitches anymore.
No.
But, I mean,
And it's like, I say these things, like, even when you were writing yours and I was doing mine, we were laughing. And you're just like, what? And we wouldn't tell each other. But it was just like memories of like, wow, I was that fucking dumb.
yes.
I was that naive. I was that dumb.
Yeah. And to look back in hindsight of the fucking growth,
Yeah.
the Lord really had our backs.
Yeah.
I'm not religious at all, but anyways.
Now I give like fiend grief if he doesn't pump my gas.
Yes.
Like,
Those are the battles now.
but I went and walked 2 miles
Yeah.
to and from.
Yeah. I think a lot of this stuff I mean, obviously, I've been through some things, but a lot of it plays into
I think who we are.
who we are and why I see through the lens that I do when I meet people. And I immediately, I think I've said this before, I look out immediately for red flags, for old behaviors that I've experienced. As soon as I see that shit, you never see me again.
Yeah.
And that's when that ghost mode I was talking about in the last episode or two, I can ghost you like nobody's business. That's when that shit comes into full effect. I don't need to explain it. I will try to. You're going to be delusional about it. And it's a waste of energy. So goodbye.
See ya.
See ya later, alligator.
That's fine. That's all I have.
That's all I have too. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed these crazy, crazy fucking stories.
And you can message us with some of yours.
Yeah.
Things that a man or a woman has done to you and you stayed.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have.
Yeah. And hopefully if any of these stories that we shared of things that we've been through resonate with you or something that you're currently going through, please know that none of this shit is normal, healthy, or shit that you're deserving of. So don't stay like we made the mistake of doing. I mean, obviously we didn't stay forever because here we are and they're not. But we stayed for too long. So hopefully you get something out of it if you find yourself in that place.
Yeah. Or these were just a good laugh for you.
Yeah.
Like they were for us.
Yeah. Sweaty palms, but laughter. Okay? Just so. All right. Well, thanks so much for tuning in to
Two Minds, No Limits.
Two Minds, No Limits. And make sure to tune in with your high point and low point, and we will see you next week.
Bye.